let's look at more examples. Should not forget to bring that out. Okay. I'll declare a variable here. It's a Boolean variable. I'll call it true. And then I want to write a while loop. While running, this means that running is taking on this condition. So while true, in other words, that means I can also put that variable just right there, while true. I want to print maybe hello world, very friendly statement. Now I want to bring in another exciting idea that we have looked at. We have looked at for loops in our previous video, and what if we apply it here? So we are advancing slowly by slowly, and let's combine the two, a while loop and a for loop. So if we say for I in range, we have talked about range. Range gives you the room to print numbers from either a given number to a certain number, or from 0 to a certain number. Here we've not started the beginning point, so that means we are printing from 0 to 10. 10 exclusive. 10 is not there. So we want to print those numbers. Print I. Okay. And after printing all the numbers, we want to terminate. How do we terminate? We change the Boolean condition to false. You guessed it. So that means we want to see this program after printing from 0 to 9. It should stop. Yes, and you can see it stopped. So that's another interesting way of using while loop, and it can get complicated depending on what you want to write, but I'm trying to give you a basic idea of how we can use them. Sometimes we want to prompt the user to do something or correct data from the user, and then we proceed with our program. Let me demonstrate that. So while true, I don't need now to define a Boolean variable. I'm using it directly. Print, I want to get a user's name. Please type your name. Okay. Now we need a variable that is going to handle that name. So the name will equal to, how do we capture that variable? Name equals to input. So input is a macro. It is a language defined word. So we are saying if the name equals to something, let's say your name. Who has a name like that? We want to break, like we want to stop, get out of the if statement and end the program. Actually, just stop the while loop also. So we say, pay attention to this. If we make a print statement here and we say thank you, that print statement will not be printed out, but if we put it here, that's when it will be printed out. So please pay attention to that. So yes, when we run, please type your name. My name is name. No, that's the loop will continue running as long as the name does not equal to your name. So if you want to get out of that, or the loop to end, your name, when you type the right name and you say thank you. Okay. If we put it there, let's see what happens. This is your name and your name. We don't get that thank you. So with the break statement, we'll just get out of that of the loop. So anything else will not be executed. I think the last piece that we can look at using the while loop could be while true. Let's see another sort of interesting way of using while. So who are you? We are asking. That means we need something about you. So if your name, or if the name, we need to first get the name. So who are you? We expect the name, and the name, now we know how to correct user arguments or user inputs. The name is input, and if name does not equal to maybe Biden for now. If the name does not equal to, we need to end with the colons there. We want to continue. We are using this new keyword continue, and I'm going to talk about it just in a minute. So again, we print hello Biden. I hope I'm getting the president's name right to all those Democrats and Americans. What is the password? We want the nuclear launch code. Okay. I think Biden is single B. I don't know. Okay. So we want to get the password, and we call it password, which will equal to input. And if password, so we are creating a condition if the password equals to input. If they're equal, pay attention. We are using double quotes, not single. If password equals input, what am I writing? If password equals to the password that we expect, what could be the password? Swordfish. If the password equals to swordfish, we want to break and grant access to the president. Print access granted. If the password is wrong, you know what happens. I want to comment this out because I don't want to do double argument entry. Okay, running this. Who are you? I am Biden. Okay, I'll write a wrong name. Biden. Who are you? So you see, if the name is not Biden, the program continues. And what does continue do? When the program execution reaches a continue statement, here, the program execution immediately jumps back to the start of the loop and reevaluates the loop's condition. So continue just takes back the program back to the start of the loop. So if any wrong name here we put, could be Trump. Okay, we go back. This is not the name that we expect. So as long as it is Biden. Okay, hello Biden. What is the password? So the password, if you put a wrong password, we reevaluate again. So let's put a right password, Biden, and the password is swordfish. Access granted. So that's how we can use the while loop. It can be a powerful tool in your toolbox, and we can repeat multiple tasks, or we can have our code blocks repeated multiple times depending on what you want to execute. So that's all I had for you guys. Feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Please don't forget to subscribe. Bye bye. See you guys in the next video.